Man, it would be really cool to let some random stranger get in my car today. Well, look at that. A random stranger appears. Hello, good sir. Would you like a ride?
Yeah, I've never driven a Tesla before. Can I drive yours?
Sure, why not?
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Woo!
Hey y'all, it's Dr. Know-It-All. Guess who I'm with? I'm with Brennan from Car Questions Answered.
How's it going?
And his mystery wife, who is never on camera.
She's not a mystery, she just doesn't want me on camera.
She's camera shy. So anyway, how many times have you actually been around a Tesla before?
I see them at auctions all the time.
Okay.
I saw one a few days ago. My buddy that I did an interview with, he's got a Plaid, but
cool.
I have never actually driven one because I promised you.
There we go, the first ride.
Drive one. Does this have the full self-driving too?
Yes. So we're gonna definitely. Oh yeah. Come on, man! You gotta experience your first full self-driving. So you want to drive it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. So you use the scroll wheels to adjust the mirrors.
All right.
And so just adjust so the first thing I would do is mess with the seat and get it to the right position, and then you adjust the mirror and the steering wheel, and then what you can do is you can save the profile.
Is it telling me where it wants me to go?
No, it's just taking a guess. It's like if you just put it into full self-driving, but let's not do that first. Let's have you drive it.
No, because I don't trust Elon enough. All right, let's do it.
So, one really important thing is when you take your foot off the gas, it slows down. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very important. It's like once I got used to it, I can't stand driving the other way anymore.
It's like a jet ski. It's all throttle. That's what it is.
Yes. Yeah. And as soon as you lay off, it slows down. But it means you never have to use the.
You never have to use the brake.
You never have to use the brake. If you're good at it, I always judge my drives like whether I had to use the brake or not. So yeah, nobody's coming. So maybe just pull out really slow, get to a standstill, and then punch it.
All right, I'm on.
Really punch it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Woo. It's 45 is the speed limit, so that's what we're going to go.
You can tell it's fun.
Yeah,
I didn't know this road was so crappy, but it can be.
And this is the Y, so this is like
this is not the performance. This is just the standard range.
Oh,
this is the boring one. Yeah. And the beautiful part is it just keeps accelerating. Like it doesn't have a gear shifting.
So what I like about it is like when you let off the gas when you're actually into it, it doesn't do the weird braking thing.
Yeah, there's different settings, like everything's controllable.
Yeah.
So I have it fairly aggressive, but you can turn it all the way down to nothing where it won't do anything. But it's regenning. So right now the black line means that it's actually using power. But if you take your foot off the accelerator, like right now, there you go, see it shows green.
Okay.
And it'll show that it's regenerating power. When you go back to driving a gas car after this, when you get used to it, you're like, oh man. Because I don't expect to ever have to replace the brakes in this car. Like, you never use them. So
have you driven one of their like performance package ones?
Oh yeah, I drove a Model S Plaid, and that makes this.
I've heard that car's too fast.
It's terrifying. The first time I did it, and I'm used to this car. The first time I did it, I actually took my foot back off again. I was like, So I had to like work my way up to being able to do it.
Elon, I know you watch my videos all the time. So
yeah, that's right.
Sponsorship. If you want me to push Tesla, you got to give me the fast one. That's the one I want.
Well, wait, while we're at it, give me one too, huh?
And
that's good.
He'll take one too.
I'll take one too.
I left my wife way back there.
Yeah, this is the problem. Whenever I have to drive with somebody with a gas car, I'm like, oh man, I got to go so slow.
Well, she's going to be like, the speed limit was 40, which 45 is exactly she's just going slow. We're going 45. And I don't know that I'm ready to put my safety into Elon Musk's hands.
That'll be the next step. If you want me to, I can drive it in that mode, and if you feel
I still got a ride in it.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, dude, come on! I drove all the way here with that thing on.
With full self-driving.
Yeah.
Did you like edit a video on the way?
Well, I have to still officially pay attention.
So with full self-driving mode,
yes.
What do you actually have to do?
Nothing.
No, I mean,
I have to watch the car to make sure it's doing the right thing.
So, do you have sensors that are making sure that you're paying attention
to the road? Camera. There's a camera right there.
Okay. Do you have to put your hand on the steering wheel?
Yes, and you have to like jiggle the steering wheel every minute or so. So just like a little jiggle.
Okay.
Just to tell it that you're still alive. So it knows you haven't had a stroke and you're not comatose or something. But it's getting less and less because they're using the camera more and more.
So now what happens? I'm just going to get on the interstate.
Yeah. I think just like go down and exit and turn around. Because that way you can stomp on it and we can accelerate out.
I want to kick it. All right.
And it does have all-wheel drive, so it's fun.
Oh, yes, I like this.
Yeah, the problem is I can never accelerate it long enough because I'm always at the speed limit.
Oh, we're already there. Oh my goodness, we are so far under the speed limit.
I'm going to tell you a hypothetical story that did not actually happen, but hypothetically, the first time I went to pass somebody on a 2-lane road, I was doing 100 when I took my foot off, and I was like, "Oh, whoops!" Because you know how you stomp on it to get around them, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
All right, so Elon, I don't need the fast one. give me the one down from that. That's the one I need.
This just seems so normal to me now. This isn't even the performance version of this.
I just touched it.
Yeah, the performance version is way faster than this too. So yeah.
So even at the speed limit, even when I pull my foot off the gas, you can feel that little bit of...
Yeah, so what you do is you feather it. You just up and down with your foot, and you never have to really use the
that takes some so what was the... Is it part of the technology, or what was the mindset from putting that I guess it's not a feature, but...
No, but you're recapturing the energy.
Okay.
So just imagine, like, if you're going downhill and it's using regen, I actually, like, if I come from the mountains, going down from the mountains, I actually gain mileage, so the battery actually charges up going downhill.
So the inverse, like in the combustible engine, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're actually slowing down your pistons when you're coming down. That's why you don't actually have that energy pool. Is that the difference?
Well, you're always burning gas. In this case, like a motor, you can reverse it and turn it into a generator.
Right.
So you're just using the massive. I mean, this thing's 3,500 pounds. So you're using 3,500 pounds of mass to generate power. So it's so nice because it just is so it never backs off.
It just jumps.
Yeah, it never backs off. It just you never have a gear shift. You never have anything.
I don't know that I could keep it. I could keep it under the speed limit when I'm driving. Can you jump it into full self-driving right now?
I don't know what my son's setting is. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you in just a second. Autopilot. Yeah, because I know I have mine on, but minimal lane changes, autopilot. I believe he does. Let's give it a shot and see. Right. So just double tap on this guy.
On this?
No, on this thing, on the stock.
Oh.
Just down twice. Once, 1, 2. All right, there it is. That's it.
We're there.
Yep. And so you can scroll the speed up and down with this button.
Okay. Oh, but I gotta touch the steering wheel, right?
You can let go. All right. You have to keep your hand right next to the steering wheel, but just for demonstration purposes, you don't actually have to touch it.
Okay.
So, and it'll eventually put up a little thing that says, please jiggle the steering wheel.
So, like, Elon's driving us right now.
I guess you could put it that way. And that truck, by the way, what the hell is that truck doing? That guy is super close to our back. Oh, man, dude. So, yeah. It's going, and if you want to take it out, just tap the brakes or turn the wheel, and it will come out.
I feel like I probably look like an idiot. It's blowing me away.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. Okay, so now what you have to do is just a little gentle. Like, the secret is, and that's like the hardest part of driving it, is to tug it just enough to take it.
You just gotta let it know you're there.
Yeah, because if you
tickle it, just tickle it just a little.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if you pull it too hard, it comes out of full self-driving, and the way you know is this little blue guy.
Right.
That tells you whether you're in full self-driving or not.
Okay. I feel weird. I feel like I don't know where to put my hands.
I know. That's like, what is that, public speaking 101?
Yeah.
So you can see now it's actually deciding it's going to change lanes, so just let it go ahead and do that.
All right. Even though there's cars over there?
Yep, it figures it out.
All right, so we just say good luck.
Yeah, because it decided it wanted to go into a faster lane.
All right.
And so, yeah.
Good job, Elon. That's a lane change.
Then now you got to do that again. Just tickle the wheel a little. There you go.
Tickle it a little bit. There you go. That's what she likes.
The other option is... I was not going to say.
Oh, wait a minute. We can't put that in there.
I was going
to say a car as a. Never mind.
Yeah. So you can also scroll this up and down. So let's see. I know it's 65 max.
Okay.
But you can also do that instead of jiggling the wheel.
All right. So to get it out of this mode, what do I do?
Just tap the brakes. And
tap the brakes.
Out of it.
Okay.
And then you can hear it. It goes like doom doom, whatever makes that sound.
Okay.
So you're back in charge.
Elon drives way slower than I do. I'm actually going to speed limit now.
Yeah.
I was potentially not earlier.
Well, blame it on the technology.
I like that it shows me my blind spot.
Yes.
Whenever I'm changing lanes.
Right. Oh, you mean the little camera thing?
Yeah, I really like
go
that.
ahead and put that, like, put the turn signal on. No, I mean, not that you have to go anywhere, but just so I can show it. Yeah, right there, so it shows it like.
Yeah, I do like that.
Plus the fact, and you can make this bigger too if you want, but it shows you like all around.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I don't know that I'm ready to buy one yet. I still want something a little bit bigger than this, but it's definitely fun.
Yeah,
I think I would go towards the more of the car. What's the? I don't even know
the Model 3.
Yeah,
the smaller one.
Yeah, something like that. I bet those things fly. If this thing does that,
Yeah,
those things have
we
to
actually
launch.
have. So this is a dual motor Model Y,
Yeah.
and the Model 3, because it's lower to the ground, it's not like an SUV style. Even though we only have a single motor, like we got the cheap Model 3, it feels faster than this one, which is crazy, right?
I can't imagine something like just taking off better than what this car
It's
is.
just so, it's like instant. You know how like even if you have a supercharger, it's like spools. You know, it's like and then you get the speed, and it's just like this thing's just like bam off the line. It's crazy. The one problem is this car eats tires, because I just enjoy lead footing it so much.
I was about to say, it's probably not the car's fault. I would assume.
It's definitely not the car's fault. Maybe go through some back roads, because then the full self-driving is way more fun, because it's pretty wild.
Because then it's
to
more
feel.
dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes it more fun. Yeah.
It feels way crazier. You're like, what is going on?
She's going to be so mad at you.
If she's been me,
Yeah.
me, that's not my fault. I am not driving this car.
I'm going to blame everything. You know what? Full self-driving. That's what we
That's
do.
right. Blame it on that.
Yeah.
So now, I was like, we can put it in full self-driving, but you're like, nah.
No.
So okay, so just
I'm
double
done
tap
with that.
the thing down.
Double tap this?
Just no, this guy.
Oh, okay. What was why is it unavailable?
Sometimes when you come off of a turn and stuff, it's not happy. One more. There you go. Okay. Yep, that's it. And then you can scroll the wheel up to go faster,
All right.
or slower, or whatever the heck you want to do.
So what do you?
And now it's changing lanes to. Yeah, I know. You get used to it after a while. So I guess what we're gonna do is loop back onto 185.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So what do you do with your hands when you're?
That's a good question.
There you go.
'Cause, yeah, now
Tickle the steering wheel.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. And now it'll stop
There's
at the
a
light.
There's a stoplight.
Yeah. It always stops a little bit more aggressively than I would. I'm always like, oh, but it goes fine. So maybe what?
Oh, the stop's good. I like the stop.
Yeah. the surface
Okay,
streets.
so take it out. So
just tap
I'll
on
hit
the brake.
That's
Yep,
right.
and that's it.
And then
I'll
it comes
take
out, makes the
Yep.
little jingle noise.
And then also you'll see it goes like, what happened? What's the matter? So you can actually give it a message. If
I
there
don't
was
trust you, Tesla. That's what happened.
So, I mean, it's a beta, so once in a while it'll just do something like decide to, I don't know. There's not too many safety things anymore. It's mostly just doing dumb stuff like getting into a lane that's like super slow, and then I'll take it out because I'm like not that patient of a driver. So yeah, I would say just drive past that until it has to reroute, and then once it does, woohoo! Oh, red light, bummer.
That's all right. I get to do that again.
Yeah.
I would buy a Tesla just to have the start.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I just, you can't imagine how much pleasure it gives me to smoke people that have like really loud cars next to me. You know, the beefed up cars.
Well,
are
off
like,
the line. Yeah, off the line.
You're gonna
to
crush
destroy
anybody.
them,
Oh
right?
yeah. Well, and then they have to change gears.
So what's the torque going to the wheels?
Oh man, I couldn't. It's a lot.
I'm gonna have to.
I have to look it up.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you offhand. Yeah, what is it, like foot-pounds or some crazy?
All right, so
or
what,
Newton
that ding that just happened.
Oh, that was reminding you that the light just changed, so that you're not.
Oh,
so
that would
you're
be
not.
fantastic
Yeah, you're not
for
one of
me.
those idiots who's sitting there at the light and everyone's like, go.
Yeah, because that's me. I'm always the idiots.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
Oh, come on, reroute to someplace more.
Oh, you know what? My wife is going to buy one of these cars for me to drive just for that. So I go in.
Oh, so that you don't sit there at the light after
Yeah.
it's changed? Yeah, exactly. This is half the time I'm trying to take it out of full self-driving so that I can force it to go a more interesting route. It's like highways are boring.
So you're saying we're going to go into full self-driving?
Yeah, as soon
the
as you
road?
turn
Okay.
there, you should be able to do that.
All right,
I should have had you do it there because it'd make a left. Left-hand turns are always crazy.
All right, so we want to get up to the speed limit.
No, you don't even have to do that.
And then
Just double tap.
Double tap it.
Go. Yep.
Oh, I don't like that it takes the steering wheel out of my hands whenever it does that. I don't,
And then again, if you want to scroll like a little bit faster, you can just scroll that right-hand wheel up a little bit.
I still don't know what to do with my hands.
I actually rest one hand like down here.
Okay.
And that way I can sort of feel the wheel, and if it starts doing anything funky, I know. But,
Okay.
Yeah. Also, just so
way.
people know, see, ain't no feet on the brakes or the accelerator. So you gotta like, yeah, there you go. Oh, you got it. Yeah. Eventually, it will start beeping at you and get mad, and then you get a strike, and that's not good.
You get a strike?
Yeah, you get a strike if you don't like alert it that you're actually paying attention. And if you get
so
enough of those, it takes it away.
What does a strike mean?
Strike, I think you get 5. It used to be 3, which made sense for strikes, but then they take.
You only get 5 strikes to not pay attention while you're driving.
And then they take away your full.
Well, I guess if you're not paying attention when you are driving, you only kind of get 1 strike there, right?
Yep.
Oh, so
exactly.
you told me.
That's why I keep doing that, because I'm like, I don't want it to get a strike, because strikes are serious business.
Well, I'm trying to make a joke, and
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only get 1 strike in reality. So.
Right.
I actually had it.
Well, if you're gonna have a strike, you might as well have a story too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The way that it
All right.
merges right now, that is a significant issue. Woo! There we go. Your wife just got ditched again. Yeah, we don't have to have the full self-driving merge. You can do that if you want to, because it's so much fun to merge, like just to like ramp up to speed.
So, if I wanted to buy this car,
Yes.
if I wanted to buy your car, how much cash can I give you right now for this car?
Damn, I don't know, because I'd have to buy a new one. I mean, it's like I can't be.
So how much? If I wanted to buy a new one of these, how much would I pay?
Yeah. We've been shopping for Model 3 lately, so I know that price better. But it's 40-something thousand. I'd have to look it up. If I wasn't filming with my phone right now, I'd Google it.
So the S is the sports package or whatever.
Well, the S is the expensive one, so that's a sedan. The X, with the one with the gull wing doors. So the X is the most expensive. That's a SUV, a large SUV. The Model S is the sedan version, and that's like the high speed whatever. Then you've got the Model 3, which is the smaller sedan, and this is the Model Y.
All right, so it took me out of full self-driving.
Yeah, I don't know how.
It got mad at me.
Right, because you're not.
It says take control immediately.
Yeah, because I think it's out of full self-driving because there's that. So
I might have turned the steering wheel too much.
Yeah, I think you did.
If I do that,
like I said, that's the most annoying part of full self-driving is honestly the steering wheel. And Elon has promised that that's going away soon, and they're going to depend on the camera only. Yeah, put it in full self-driving. I want to see if it can manage this turn. This will be a little bit of a challenge. This is an unprotected left with a stop sign. Let's find out what happens. You may have to be slightly patient.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it. No. We're not going across the intersection.
He was checking out. I was like, come on, look at that. We got traffic. We
can't even make a left right here anyway.
Oh, we can't?
I don't care how many robots are driving this thing. There's no way we're going to be able to make a left. I just see all that traffic. Show the traffic. We're not making a left. You crazy.
I would have done it. Because I know how fast this thing can accelerate. I could have gotten out in that space.
No, we would have never got out there.
I would have gotten out in that space right there. This car smokes off the line.